What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Tobi and I film videos about my life in Canada, my experiences here, living in Canada lifestyle, all of that, all that fun stuff. So please, if you aren't subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, show your girl some love, subscribe to this channel. And if you're a subscriber, returning subscriber, I thank you. I'm so glad, I appreciate you. Please don't forget to smash the like button for me. It really helps me, it helps my channel, it helps me with YouTube, and it just makes me know that you enjoy and appreciate the video and you like videos like this. Leave comments, don't forget to share this video, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That's long, so you don't miss my videos, my future videos. So today's video, we're going to be talking about dating in Canada. We're going to be talking about the dating life here, the dating scene here, like from my experience, from other people's experiences also. I spoke with a lot of my other friends. But yeah, let's get into the juicy part. And one thing to know is that I know the dating experience will be different for people in different categories or different age groups and all of that. So I've spoken with various people about this. I know the dating scene for people in the older categories, like let me say above 30s, for people that even Muslims that want to marry Muslims, for people that do not mind younger, etc. From what I know, I can tell you that dating in Canada is difficult. It is very difficult. Especially if you're a picky person, if you're someone that wants someone from your race, or you're just very selective and picky. Like, how many options do you have that you now want to come and be selecting? You want to even come and be selecting, you better manage the options that you have. I'm just being honest. Like, don't answer me, still keep your standards and all of that. Like me, I'm definitely sticking to my standards. I have my list and all of that. You have to check it like this. But yeah, still keep to your standard. But just know that it's not easy. Some people might find it easy, but in general, with most people, it is an experience. Dating in Canada is an experience. I've spoken to a lot of people and they're like, oh, the best thing to do is to get married in Nigeria. Like, find your partner in Nigeria, get married and move together here because it is tough here. One thing I've noticed is that it's either you don't have a lot of options, which is expected. You're in a different country, you don't have a lot of options, especially if you want someone that wants to date in your race. Or date someone from your country or with similar background, or the people are not willing to settle down, which is very, very common with youth in Canada. I would say not everybody, but in the GTA area is even worse. Like, everybody just wants to live life, everybody wants to enjoy, everybody wants to be open, everybody, like, they don't want to be tied down, things like that. I know it's normal, like when you're in your 20s or early 30s, you want to enjoy and all of that. But there's one thing to know: people say that there are more ladies in Canada than men. I don't know how true that is, or rather, not more ladies, I don't want to say in general. I'm just going to be talking about the Nigerian perspective because I'm Nigerian, so I don't generalize things. But yeah, there are more Nigerian ladies in Canada than Nigerian men. I don't know how true that is, but that's what everybody's always saying. But from what I know, I think it is true. And so I'm just putting it out there now to the IRCC members, to Canada Immigration, that please give our men visas, grant them visas, grant them PRs. Like, make an option. Nigerian, if you're a Nigerian man, you should come in or open a pathway for them so you can help our ladies here. I'm putting it out there. Actually, still give the ladies visas. I beg, just give everybody visa if they qualify, if they meet the requirements. I'm just bantering, like, it's just banter, I'm just joking. But that's one common thing that I hear from a lot of people, the older people, younger people. It is like there are more Nigerian girls here than Nigerian men, and a lot of Nigerian girls tend to want to date Nigerian men. So that's the problem, because a lot of Nigerian men are actually more open. They don't mind dating outside their race or getting with someone outside their race, but more Nigerian women tend to settle or want to settle with Nigerian men. So that is another additional problem. It's nothing bad, but it's just that even with the scarcity, the Nigerian men are now dating outside their race. So the Nigerian women, what did they have left? It's not a bad thing to date outside your race. You should even date outside your race. Actually, to advise people, like my Nigerian friends, male, female, all of that, yeah, date outside your race. You're in a country, like, be open-minded. Go on dating apps, date outside your race, see what's out there. Even the dating apps here, I've actually never used any, but I've just heard that it's ghetto. It is the ghetto. Everybody wants different things there. So you have to really be intentional if you're going there, and make sure the person is intentional, like make sure that person is the right person. I don't know how to explain it, but there's some people that will just be there to waste your time. So those don't go there thinking because it's a dating app, everybody's here for the same goal, maybe to find a real relationship, a long-term relationship, and eventually get married and all of that. It's not like that here. So if you're looking for somewhere to find Nigerian people, one place you can go to, I don't want this to sound bad, I'm just being honest, and I know a lot of people know this, a lot of people in Canada know this, is go to church. Go to church, because if you go to a Nigerian church, for example, everyone there is Nigerian, and there will be the Nigerian youths, the men that are single and all of that. That's one good place to find Nigerian men if you're looking for marriage. Even some of them, they're not really looking for marriage yet, or they're ready to settle down yet. But with that church community, there are Nigerian adults there that like to match make. There's the Nigerian pastor. There are different people that would kind of like nurture the relationship if they see that, oh, these two people will fit or things like that. So that's one place that I know a lot of Nigerian, like I've met a lot of Nigerian ladies, like older and younger, and even friends, and we all talk about this in an open way, and I'm just saying this in an open way. Go to church to serve God, though. Go and serve God. Don't be distracted. Your main focus is God, but that's a good place to find a lot of Nigerians. But definitely there are a lot of Nigerians there, so the tendency of finding a partner there is definitely higher. Another place where people find is, or like another way to find people is Instagram. Through Instagram, Twitter, social media, Facebook, and all of that. You kind of just have to be open to it. Some people won't call it online dating, but if you meet someone there, a Nigerian there, you maybe know somebody that knows the person and all of that, just be open to it. And you people might be in different cities, different provinces, and all of that, but just be open to it. You have limited options, so just don't cage yourself, I would say. Another way is dating apps, which I spoke about. With that one, do your research, like go to a safe place, be safe about it. Go to an outdoor environment when you're meeting the person, where people are around, especially for the first time, second time, things like that. Just make sure you're safe, because there are a lot of weird people in the world right now, so make sure you're safe. Another potential way is to, let me just put it under matchmaking, and this is like matchmaking from friends, so referral, relationship referral, or like dating referral. So for example, there was a guy I used to work with, a Nigerian guy. He came from Nigeria. He was doing his masters here, so he had graduated, done undergrad, doing his masters. He's an Igbo guy. So he came to meet me one day, and we're just talking about things, and he was like, it's difficult to find girls here, and it has been a struggle for him and all of that. And I was like, I know, I understand. Just bands like that, we're just friends, platonic friends, like nothing extra, not even like each other. You get what, like it was just friendship. And he was like, so he knows what to do. He has one Yoruba friend that was his roommate at that time. I don't know if they're still roommates, but he has a Yoruba friend, and he wants to link me up with the guy, because the guy is searching for someone and all of that. That was so weird. I'm not like it was so weird. And he was like, he really wants to link me up with his friend. He's a good guy. He knows me. He knows that I'm a good person. All of that. I'm Yoruba. He's Yoruba. We'll definitely connect. He did engineering. I'm in engineering. Things like that. And that's while he's doing that for me, I need to actually link him up with one of my Igbo friends, because I used to have a lot of Igbo friends in school. He knows one of my friends that he has my eyeing, and she's Igbo, because he is that type of person that wants to date an Igbo girl, because he's Igbo. So I spoke to her about him, the idea of him, just saying, okay, this guy, I work with him, he does this, he knows you from Twitter and all of that, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I did not ask for him to remember that. It's not like I asked him to, and there's nothing bad even asking for it. If you see what you like, shoot. I did not know the friend, I didn't even see any picture of him. I actually did not know anything about him before. I didn't even know his name, but it was him doing it for his friend, and he wanted me to do for him. Do you get what I mean? Like to link him up with someone that I knew, and he was trying to help his roommates out with someone else that is a Yoruba girl, because he knew I'm a good girl. I'm like an ideal girl. I'm joking, but anyway, yeah. So he said, I'm just going to be personal here, but yeah, me and the guy went on a date. It was nice, but it just wasn't it for me. But yeah, that's kind of like matchmaking that can happen here. So matchmaking from your friends. I have a lot of friends that have been matchmade from that event, or like even just going for events. Always go for events. That's another way to meet people. So if your friend is doing a birthday and they're doing maybe a house gathering with other people, go there. You might find someone that you know well. Things like that. Just go for events. Don't put yourself out. Don't always stay indoors, because if you want to date here, dating is very difficult here. So you have to be intentional about it. You literally have to be going out. You have to unlock your Instagram page if you're private. Just things like that. You have to be intentional about it. If not, you'll literally just stay there. And even if you are beautiful, nobody will talk to you, nobody will know you. I'm not joking. That's how it is here. You actually have to be intentional about it. Put yourself out there to actually see people, because there's a difference between now even seeing people, because you might now see people and they're not really what you want, or you don't vibe with them and all of that. So you really, it's a stressful process, but don't lower your standards and still put yourself out there. Basically, that's what our advice. Another common thing is a lot of Nigerian ladies, I've seen a lot of Nigerian ladies do this. They actually marry Nigerian guys. What I mean by Nigerian guys, like people that are based in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerian ladies do long distance relationships with people that are based in Nigeria. And I'm not even talking about Nigerian ladies that moved here as PR, because when they move here as PR, most times they probably were working in Nigeria already, so they have that connection, or they knew people in Nigeria, all of that. I'm actually talking about people that stayed here, studied here for like 10 years, but I don't know how they do it. I've never really asked any of them, because I feel like that's like a private thing, but I've seen a lot of people do that. They probably just, I don't know, maybe their cousin's friend or their cousin back home has a friend or something like that, things like that. But that is very common. A lot of Nigerian ladies do that. Then another option is for your parents to matchmake you. See, at this stage, there are some times when I know when your parents say, "Oh, I have this friend," you be like, "Ah, I don't want. Mom, don't do that. Matchmake." But there might be a point. I know somebody that actually called her mom to say, "Oh, do you have friends that might live? Like, do you have friends who have children that are in Canada and they think that I might like? I'm open to it now, because the things I'm seeing here, or the people I'm seeing here, are not really what I want, and like, you might as well try." So don't limit yourself in that option. If your parents say they have people, or your family member or your uncle or aunties live there, open your mind to it and date. And also don't limit yourself to Canada, because a lot of people date people in America, in the States, because it's close by. Sometimes you might even be like somewhere like Windsor, Detroit border is just the opposite place. So don't limit yourself to that. Also, you can date people in the States, you can do long distance and all of that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the dating experience here and ways that you can actually find people, not just talk about it, because at the end of the day, everything everybody is going to say, or all I'm going to say about dating experience here, is that it's not easy, it's difficult, it's ghetto, like it's not easy at all. It's really difficult. Like, there are a lot of single people, a lot of people that do not want commitment, just different things basically. And also I understand that for example, if someone comes here as a permanent resident, they're literally starting their life all over again. Especially with guys, a lot of guys, what I've noticed is that they want to have money before they actually get married. If someone comes as a permanent resident, they might actually have to start from scratch. So some people like that, you can understand where they're coming from, because they're like, oh, right now I just want to get on my feet, I want to get back to what I was on before now thinking about marriage or relationships and all of that. So that also comes into play. Like, that also affects the dating scene here and things like that in general. There was even a time on Clubhouse, when Clubhouse just started, there was actually a program called Love Island Canada. So they used to do, I think it was every Saturday evenings or Friday evenings, one of them, and people will come talk about basically matchmaking on social media, on Clubhouse. So you see everybody there. I used to even go sometimes, and someone will come up. I can't remember how they used to do, but someone will come up, talk about themselves, and if you're interested in person, I talk about what they want. Some people will say that I'm looking for a relationship, serious relationship. You have to be older than me, or I don't mind if the guy, like some girls, I don't mind if the guy is 1 year younger than me, things like that. And people will be there, now pitch to you and DM you and things like that. It was actually really fun. I don't know if any real relationship came out of it, but it was really fun. And again, with what I was saying about church, like, even the people in church know that dating in Canada is difficult, so they try to organize events whereby the youth come together, and maybe you'll see someone that you like or something like that. Just It went like that. That's true. I just even remembered. Let me just tell you this story. There's one older Nigerian man. I was on VRO one time going somewhere, and this guy, because for me, I just like telling you the experience is good. Like actually hearing real stories is actually good, and he should be in his, let me even say 40s, like early 40s. And he was like, you know how Nigerian men are. I was just like, imagine this type of person. Imagine like 10 of him in this Canada. A lot of people will find someone they are looking for, because he was like, what do you even say again? He's looking for a wife. He did not even say dating. You know how those like, yeah, if you Nigerian men that are like that, he said he's looking for a wife. I'm a good person. I should come and marry him. That time was COVID period, so we're wearing our mask. He said I should open my mouth so he can just small when I'm eating, so he can see my face. I said no, please. He said I should come and marry him. He's looking for someone to marry here. He has not found someone to marry. He works in one of the big fours. He was like, he's a good man, he has a job, I should come and marry him. That just made me remember Nigeria, because if you're in Nigeria, a lot of people will approach you like that. And yeah, another thing to know is that people are not approachable here. So that even makes it difficult, because a lot of girls, they will carry face like this. Even you that are a girl, it's hard to even say hi to them because they'll carry face like this. So people are not approachable here, even guys too. That now makes everything difficult. Okay, now you kind of get the feel about dating in Canada. You have to be intentional. It's not easy. If you can find your partner back home, please find a partner. Then you people come together, because you'll be limited here. And yeah, date outside your race. If you don't mind, use dating apps, just be safe with it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button for me. Please hit the subscribe button, share this video, leave comments, let me know what you think. Let me know how the dating life is in your city or in your country right now, and what you think it is in Canada, or just your experiences. And if you're in Canada too, let me know what you think. Just in general, just leave comments. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high.